Okay, just a little thing on bat shapes. A few people have been asking what my views are on different shapes of bats, and those of you on custom bats will have sort of read and seen bits that I've put on where I don't personally think it makes that much difference. A good bat's a good bat. Doesn't matter what shape it is, if it's got a big middle and it goes, it's a good bat. So what I've got here, I've got 3 different bats, different makes. So one is a Bradbury. It's an old Bradbury which has gone at the shoulder, but it used to be a beauty. It used to be a really nice bat, and that's the sort of typical Bradbury shape. There. One is an old Chase bat of mine. When I was sponsored by Chase, it was an absolute beauty. It's the only one I've got left. I could still go out and bat with that now. It's an absolute gun. Old-fashioned shape. Okay. And then one of the Velocity shapes. Okay. Different shapes. And then just to finish on that, we've got a nice cleft in its raw form with a handle in. Okay, it's been pressed. That's press ready to go really. Now let's have a look at the Bradbury. Right, what we're looking at is, in any bat, as far as I'm concerned, the hitting area is from about there up to about there. You ain't middling it up there, and you ain't middling it down there. So no matter what the shape, so it's that shape, middle of the bat going down to the toe, out the hitting zone, up the bat, out the hitting zone. So you're looking at there, here it change to there. Yeah, that's the Bradbury. Rattles a bit because the shoulders shot it. That's that one. Okay, it's the chase bat. Okay, hitting zone, out the hitting zone, in the hitting zone, out the hitting zone. So there, in, out. So again, big hitting area. Okay, the Velocity. This is brand new, this one. Out the hitting zone, in the hitting zone, out the hitting zone, out, in, out. Okay? So that's 3 different shapes. So, out of the 3 shapes, the hitting zones, they're both all good bats, the hitting zones were all in the same spot. Okay? So if I went to the raw cleft, so you've got all that wood in it, does it make the hitting zone any bigger? Out the hitting zone, in, out. So again, we're looking at there, down to there. Yeah? So, what does that tell me then? Is it a chase one? It tells me that they've all been pressed nicely. They've all got a nice big area of hitting. So what's that shape going to do for me now? Well, on all of them, the great pickups. That one, although it looks a small bat by today's standards, it's dried out a bit now. It's about, well, it's about 2.7 naked, that, so it'll be about 2.9 now, gripped up. But it used to be 2.10, gripped up. Okay, so old-fashioned shape, as good a bat as you get. Big hitting zone, from about 2 inches up to about 8 inches up the blade. With the old-fashioned shape. So the old Bradbury, same thing, different shape, more modern shape, big edges, big profile, about 2 inches up to about 8 inches up from the bottom. No different. The velocity, same again, about 2 inches up to just below the sticker line, so that's about 8 inches. I've got a rule. So 2 inches up, you've got about an 8-inch hitting zone there. It's actually 10 inches up from the toe. Okay. So, is the shape that crucial if the bat's made nice? In my opinion, no. That's why. Because when they're pressed nicely and made properly, there should be a good sized hitting area all the way through that area of the bat. You're not hitting it, you're not trying to middle it in the toe, you're not trying to middle it up just below the splice. It's a designated area where you're going to middle the ball. So that's why I often talk about personal preference, the aesthetics of it, how it makes you feel as a batter. So whenever I look down the velocity shape, as I look down from above, I think it looks a wide bat. That's why I like it so much. Makes me feel more comfortable. Never mind its performance. The old sort of chase ones, just a nice old bat, and I was confident. I felt confident with that because I knew it had got a great middle. So it's how it makes you feel. So when it comes down to those shapes, don't think that a really low sort of bulk of wood at the bottom is going to make that bat a heavy pickup or a low wicket performer. So it's not necessarily so. A good bat, whatever bat company makes it, whether it's us, whether it's one of the other guys on custom bats, the good bat makers will make you a good bat no matter what shape it is, with a big middle. So just from my experience of playing at all levels of cricket, club through to professional, I've seen a range of professionals scoring runs with a wide range of different shaped bats, but they've still scored thousands of runs in county cricket and international, some of them. So hope that gives you some idea of what we're talking about and why I am a stickler for good pickups on bats and nice pressing, and that's what I try and pride myself on. Thanks guys.